Guys, we are back for a core workout. This one we're going to do 2 rounds of exercises, 4 exercises each followed by a 1-minute rest. Each exercise will be 45 seconds long with a 15-second rest in between. Then we'll finish off with an express round where we do 1 round of 5 exercises for 50 seconds. Alright, let's get started. Lengthen your legs long and your hands behind us, and we're starting now. As you're coming down, roll through your spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Coming up, reach your hands forward, really stretch through those hamstrings. Include your breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Really nice to slow this one down. The slower you go, the harder it actually is, especially as you're coming back down. That's when you're really having to control through your core, thinking of going through 1 vertebrae at a time. We're almost there before we go into our rest. Nice work. Last one, and rest. Awesome work. Let's get ready for out and in. So this one, you can place your hands facing forward like I'm demonstrating here. You can start with the modified version where you keep your feet on the floor, or you can come up. So modified, this is working the triceps and the core, or a little bit harder, you can take your feet off the floor. So coming down, making sure that you are controlling it, keeping your spine nice and straight. Lengthen those legs long away from you. The lower those legs are, the harder it is. Keep breathing out as you're coming down and in as you're coming up. Awesome work. Remember that this is your workout, so just take whichever variation you need to take. This is a demanding exercise, but you're doing really well. Keep it going. We're breaking in about 5 more seconds. And rest. Awesome work. Next up, we'll be doing round the worlds. So you can come lying down onto your back now. Keep your feet facing each other. And we are going to get started. Here we go. Think of crunching in 3 directions. So side, middle, side, down. Keep alternating those sides. And always think of breathing out when you're crunching. So little mini breaths like this. And relax. That's it. So the crunches are just lifting your scapula off the mat and keeping your head lifted towards the ceiling or just slightly in front of you. Make sure you're using those obliques as well, so you're really twisting your torso when you're crunching to the side. Awesome work. Almost there. And relax. Awesome. We've just got 1 more exercise in this round, which is your leg lower and reverse crunch. So lengthen your legs long and keep your hands beside your hips. Let's get started. We're going to lower the legs down and then lift them up above our head. So when you're doing the reverse crunch, think of putting a full stop on the ceiling. Good. As you're lowering those legs down, think of breathing out. And only go as low as you can control your core and that you're not arcing through your spine. You're making sure that your spine is staying connected onto the mat. Awesome work. We've got about 10 more seconds, guys, and then we've got a nice long rest before we start this whole round again. Good. Just last one here. And relax. Bring your knees into your chest. You can take your head down. Lengthen your legs long away from your hands and just take some nice big deep breaths and think of stretching through your core or abdomen that we've just been working out really hard. You can rest here, or you can get a drink bottle, have a sip of water. It's your minute, so use it how you like. Sometimes I'll do a little mini cobra like this to keep stretching out my core, but by all means just rest. So just to recap, for our next round we're going to be doing our peel ups, our out and ins, round the world, and the leg lower reverse crunch. resting and enjoying that rest. Keep breathing nice and deeply. Alright, make sure you're ready. We're going to get started with our peel ups. We'll begin in about 5 more seconds. So legs long, hands behind us. Nice big deep breath in to bring those hands up and out, reaching forward, breathing in, rolling down through the spine and out. Return your hands back to the beginning. Awesome work. Such a nice exercise to start the circuit with, I reckon. Peel ups are one of my all-time favorite core exercises. You get all of that core work and you also get a lovely stretch through the hamstring at the end. Good, we've got about 15 more seconds, so really try to stretch those hamstrings now. See how far forward you can go and then really slow down that coming down, the rolling through the spine. Good, you can rest. And now we're going to get ready for our out and in. So that's one is up onto your sit bones, hands facing forward. You can do this either with your feet staying on the mat or you can raise them off for a little more difficulty. Here we go. Coming down and up, using those triceps, or if you want to take the more advanced variation, lift those feet. Keep breathing out as you're extending those legs long away from you. Remember, the lower you go, the harder it's going to be on your core. Great work. You're doing really well. We've got about 15 more seconds. Don't know about you, but at this stage I was starting to feel it. Here we go, 5 more seconds. And relax. Well done. Coming down now, we've got our round the world crunches. Soles of the feet face each other. And we're crunching to side, middle, side, down. Here we go. And side, middle, side, back, other way, side, middle, side, down. Awesome work. Just think of keeping your shoulder blades off the mat when you're crunching and taking your head forward or thinking of going on a diagonal up towards the ceiling with your head. Little micro breaths out as you're crunching side, middle, side, down is how it should feel. Awesome work, team. About 10 more seconds, couple more each side. And last one. Rest. Great work. Now we've got our last exercise on these rounds before our rest and then express round. So that's our leg lowers and reverse crunch. Here we go. Lowering those legs, lifting it up above your head, feeling like you are putting a full stop onto the ceiling. Make sure you only lower your legs as low as you can control. Keep feeling that back firmly planted onto your mat. You can place your hands underneath the small of your back like I'm demonstrating. It just supports you as you lower those legs down. Keep working hard, you're doing really well. We've got 15 more seconds before we get our nice long rest. Good, keep working for it. We've got 5 more seconds. And rest. Awesome work. Okay, we're almost there. We're just about to do the express round. So enjoy that rest for a minute. However you like, with a little mini cobra, just by doing nothing, completely resting, grabbing a sip of water, whatever's going to get you through this last express round. So I'll go through what we're going to do. We're going to start with commandos, which is in a plank form, going up and down on the hands, alternating your arms. Then we've got an oblique crunch, which we'll do on both sides. Then we're going to do a scissor kick on your back. We're going to finish off with a nice challenging advanced core exercise, which is one of my favorites and least favorites at the same time. It's V-snaps. Alright, let's get ready up onto our plank, and let's begin with commandos. Here we go. Up and down, pressing through those hands to rise up into the high plank and controlling to come down into the forearm plank. If you're anything like me, I forget which arm I used, but try to alternate so that you're not going up and down on the same arm. Stay with me. This is a really nice, strong, full body core workout or exercise to finish our express round with. Awesome work. As much as you can, try to keep those hips still and keep your body in a nice plank line from your head to your heels. We've got 5 more seconds and rest. Awesome. Okay, moving on. We've got an oblique crunch. So you're going to cross that arm over, use your opposite arm to crunch into that knee. Breathe out as you do so, and thinking of using your torso, so really twisting rather than just using the elbow. Think of moving through your waist. Keep breathing out as you're taking your elbow towards that knee. Awesome work. Lift up as high as you can. Make sure your scapula comes off the mat. Even though it's a crunch, you can challenge yourself by really using those obliques and core muscles. Awesome work, we're almost there. Last one. Well done. Okay, on to the other side. We're going to do the exact same thing, so opposite leg, opposite arm, and breathe out to come up with your elbow towards that knee. Awesome work. Really lift that scapula off the mat, twist through the torso, reach that opposite elbow to the opposite knee. Keep breathing out and moving. Doing really well, guys. That's 30 seconds down. We've just got 20 to go. Awesome work, we're almost there. Just 2 exercises after this. And relax. Good work. Okay, next up we've got scissor kicks, so extend those legs long, or one I should say, and hold the calf muscle, or if that's a little hard to reach, you can also reach behind the thigh, just not behind your knee. Try to pull that leg in and get a nice hamstring stretch on the leg that's coming in towards you. Then lengthen the other leg nice and long and feel that core working. Keep breathing out as you switch those legs over. This is a really nice Pilates exercise. Really good for us. We're almost there. We've just got this one. And our V-snaps to finish. Stay with me. Almost there, guys. 5 more seconds. And relax. Awesome. Okay. Our favorite last finisher. We've got our V-snaps. Hands behind your head, legs long. Breathe out to come up into that V shape. We're aiming to come all the way up onto our sit bones, and then control it to come down. I'll also demonstrate what's called a Z crunch, which is when we need to take a modified version. I'm not sure when I'll show this, but that's when you bend your knees and come up into the same position on your sit bones, but you just start to bend the knees. There we go, there's the Z crunch. Keep breathing out. Aim for as many full V-snaps as you can, and then if you need to, you can come into this modified version of the Z crunch. You're doing really well. We've just got 8 seconds to go. Do as many more with me as you can. And relax. Well done, you have done your workout. Great work. Now we're just going to do a couple of stretches, so I do recommend staying with me, but if you have to leave, well done and see you later. Alright, we're doing our full cobra here, so coming all the way up. Nice big deep breaths and squeeze into your glutes to protect your lower back. Let's do that again. Breathing in and out, pressing up through those hands, lengthening through your core. Now looking to your left shoulder, circling the head down, looking to your right. We'll circle down, back and looking to the left. Circle down, looking to the right. Come back center and let's sit back into a child's pose and walk those hands out in front of you and just take some nice big deep breaths here. Well done. Alright, coming up and just reposition yourself into a 4-point meal. We'll go through some gentle cat and cows. Just take your time with this one and just move through the spine as you like. Keep breathing. Alright, that's all done. Well done for staying with me for this cool workout, and I'll see you again next time.